Nate Smith. 514, 500 to 486. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Up on the throttle they go. Green flag is out, and we are underway down into turn number 1.
Smith with a great run off the start there. He goes right to the lead past Heilborn, and they're going to bring it back.
Caution Ruggiero and Dell going into next Friday night. Field is set, 15 laps of distance. They hit the box. This time up on the throttle is good. Smith again gets a good jump, but this time it's a good one as they hit turn number 1.
Heilborn able to stick with them for the most part through the corner. Smith able to clear, though. He's off to the lead. Second place, there goes Isaiah Newcomb able to clear Heilborn as well. They race on down through the corner. Smith going to cross a lap lead off the board as they race into 1.
Down into 1, and Nate Smith is your leader down into the corners. They won involved. Field is set, 14 laps remaining as Nate Smith and Isaiah Newcomb get ready and wind it up off of turn number 4. They hit the gas one more time, and they are off to the races down into turn number 1.
Down through the corner they go. Newcomb gets a better restart this time. He remains alongside Smith as they race down the back into turn number 3. Smith with the nose advantage off the corner. He looks to clear Newcomb. Just about does. Newcomb hanging on to that outside lane as the battle for third heats up. There comes Ruggiero to the underneath of Heilborn.
Ruggiero had a hard run down into turns 1 and 2, and if that car drifted up any amount, he was going to make contact, and we got trouble in the middle of the corner. The 8 of Joey LeMay, he gets together with another car. They make contact in the middle of turns 3 and 4, and we are right back under yet.
Samantha Dell made her way up to 7th on that last couple laps, so we'll see how she can do here. See if she can get by that 7. They roll through 3 and 4. Off the corner they come. Green flag high in the air. And they're off down into the corner again. Another even restart between the two. A good battle here. Smith with the nose coming out of turn number 2. Newcomb able to pull it even down into 3.
Down off the 4th corner, and they're still wheel to wheel down across the stripe. Smith with a nose advantage, and all of a sudden they are 3 wide for 4th position, and Samantha Dell has made her presence known. Down on the inside she goes. She and Karen race side by side with Giovanni trying to thread the needle, and up front a change of lead. The 22 sets the pace that time across the stripe.
Smith is going to try to take it back this time, though, as they're still side by side. Samantha Dell up into 4th behind Heilborn. Ruggiero moves his way into 5th, battling now with the 28 as she goes underneath Heilborn for that 3rd spot, and Nathan Smith back to the point with a bumper advantage over the 22 of Newcomb.
Smith leads the charge down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. The 22 Newcomb takes a look down to the inside as they cross the stripe. Smith shuts the door down into turn number 1.
Down the corner they go. Newcomb gets a little squirrely coming off of 2 there. Is going to open up that gap behind Smith as they race through the corner. Dell in that 3rd spot. A significant gap back to Ruggiero, but Ruggiero starts to close with a good run off turn number 4 as they race down into 1.
The field stretching itself out around the 3rd mile down the backstretch as Nate Smith looks for his 2nd win of the season, leading the charge down into turns 3 and 4. Trouble off of turn number 2. The 11 of Chaber goes around action on that Saturday as well. We'll get back to that in a minute because the field thunders off of turn number 4 one more time. Smith and Newcomb race off of turn number 2 side by side.
Side by side they are. Your Phil's Propane Triple Crown winner. Nate Smith down on the bottom with Samantha Dell all over his rear bumper as they come off the corner. Dell looks to the inside, just about 3 wide across the stripe into 1. Dell looks for a little room, not going to find it. Smith able to shut the door as they come off 2.
Off of 2 they come, and Dell says, nope, I'm going to take the inside. They are 3 wide for the lead, down into 3 and 4. Dell backs off the throttle just a little bit, and here comes a hot and heavy number 8 of Joey LeMay. He had to do the same thing because he had a lot of momentum carrying him through the corner. Any more would have cost him some contact. 5 laps to go, and after all that is said and done, the 22 leads the charge off of turn number 4. Isaiah Newcomb finds himself leading the field off of turn number 2.
Some mayhem there. Everyone able to keep it clean, and some awesome racing here from the Bandolero Outlaw Division. Joe LeMay all over the rear bumper of Samantha Dell as they race down the corner into turn number 1. LeMay Brought that number 8. He gets squirrely, though, off turn number 2. He's going to lose a lot of ground here. That also slows up Ruggiero, allowing Heilborn to get underneath and take 5th.
Heilborn on his game there as he slides up underneath, right up on the back bumper of the number 8 of LeMay, trying to find a way by. Heilborn all of a sudden comes to life, sits on the back bumper of the 8. Ruggiero closes back up. This time the leader comes off of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Isaiah Newcomb.
2 to go for the 22 as they race down into turns 1 and 2. Top 3 separated pretty evenly, and a 3-car train from 4th on to 6th. That's Ruggiero in 6th place. That's going to open up the points lead a little bit if this can remain for Samantha Dell as they race across the stripe. White flag in the air for Nate Smith, looking to chase down your leader, Isaiah Newcomb, down the back.
Final time into 3 and 4, and Mike Belanger waves the checkered flag, and Isaiah Newcomb finds himself back in Everett's Auto Parts victory lane. 2nd place going to Nate Smith. Samantha Dell finishing 3rd with the 8 of Joey LeMay and the 20 of Ethan Heilborn rounding out the...
Definitely not an easy battle for you. You and Nate Smith going at it on those restarts, but you finally end up in front of them and come home with the win. How does that feel?
It feels great. If it wasn't for the 28 to go underneath him, I wouldn't have got him, but I'm just happy that I won.
How was it like to have that speed? That 22 was fast tonight, and you proved it coming home with a checkered.
It's good speed. It's one of the fastest cars. It probably is, and yeah.
Who do you want to thank here to help you get this win tonight?
I'd like to thank Jesus, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my other brother, Napa Auto Parts, DDM Setups and Maintenance, George's Garage, Newcomb's Tree Service, Nick's Pit Stop, Vince Malone,